Welcome to another unboxing from Sorry Man I Farted on Smith TV. Today we are keeping with the tradition of slapping a property that we love onto a game that we love and shilling out many dollars to buy another copy of something that we already own many copies of, and we're perfectly fine doing it because Looney Labs has just come out with Adventure Time Fluxx. I own more copies of Fluxx and Love Letter than I do of anything else ever in my life. The Mars Volta's D-Louse and the Comatorium album was one of my all-time favorites, and the disc broke on me an average of once every 2 months. I bought fewer copies of that album than I have of copies of Fluxx and Love Letter. So, yeah, let's dive into this, all right? Still sealed. The game comes out, hang on, I have information on that. The game comes out August 21st, so this is way in advance, and we shall see what comes in it. I'll go through the cards, just like I did with the Batman video if you watched that one. Again, Looney Labs, good on you for the plastic wrap. Absolutely love that fact. Is there anything better than opening a game, honestly? Like, is there? I don't think there is. All right, so Adventure Time Fluxx. You've got the Looney Labs catalog. Go through it to find all of your Looney Labs products that you want. The Fluxx board game, if you haven't played it, pretty solid. Easy to set up, fun to play. Surprisingly different than Fluxx too. It does have the same goals and stuff, but the actual gameplay itself, very different. Single two-sided rule sheet, has everything you need to know to play, including the play area setup, and I will show that again because very important. If you play this game at home, kind of reference that. It makes it nice and easy for you. All right, so nice blurry view of the rules. Deal with it. All right, and yeah. 2 rows of cards. As always, one of the first cards in it is your basic rules. And the basic rules state you draw one and you play one after dealing 3 cards to all players. That's it. You really don't need a rule book to play this game, but the rules help, especially for new players, to understand what the cards are meant to do. All right, so we are going to dive into this and go through each card. There are 100 cards in the set, and I'm going to show you all of them because that's what kind of night I'm having. So the actions are first, and the actions explain what they do on the card. Again, if you can read the card, you can play the game. That is about as difficult as this gets. Follow what the card says. If it doesn't apply, then it doesn't apply. It whiffs. There is the Enchiridion. And the action and rules cards add a bit of the theme to the game. The keepers and creepers and goals really help solidify the theme that they're going for with the game. But it looks like Choose Goose really adds theme in there. For fans of the show, that is a fantastic card. And they're going to reference Card Wars because this is a card game. So, of course, you're going to flip a keeper. The fun thing about the Looney Labs Fluxx licensed games, like I have the Monty Python one, and I just absolutely love how they inject jokes from Monty Python into the game, sometimes without you even realizing it. Oh, come on. And it looks like they're doing the same with the Adventure Time. All right, whenever you want to focus in on this. Sorry for you viewers at home. There we go. All right. Keep going through the actions. There's the rules reset. Let's simplify. These are pretty much staples in every copy of Fluxx. So I'm hoping that if you want to read what the card text says, you're pausing this. Or screen capping it one way or another. But I'm just going to go through because a lot of these are used in every single copy of Fluxx. So now we are into the rules. The rules get played out. If they directly correspond to a rule that's already on the table, that rule gets discarded. The new rule takes effect. So draw 2 gets replaced by draw 3, or vice versa. And draw 4 would replace either one of those. Again, these are all normally staples in a copy of Fluxx. The idea being you can play any copy of Fluxx and then immediately play any other copy of Fluxx and not have too much new stuff thrown at you, while still being a fairly new experience. The replayability of this game is ridiculous. No two games are alike. One game can last all of 5 minutes. Another game could last 2 hours. Very, very hard to get a beat on how long a game will last. And here are the surprise interrupts. If it's out of your turn, you have an action. If it's during your turn, you have another action. And you can play them at any time. So those are pretty neat. And the creepers. So we got the Lich, Candy Zombies, the Magic Man, Hunts in Aberdeen, and then the Keepers. So there's LSP, there's Princess Bubblegum, Breakfast Princess, Flame Princess, Wildberry Princess, Hot Dog Princess, Cinnamon Bun. Hey, Starchy. Oh, come on. Come on, Starchy. Let's get you into focus. I'll make Starchy stare into your soul. Alright, well, you get the... Oh, hey, there it goes. Alright. Peppermint Butler. Finn, and Finn has an ability. There's Jake. Jake has an ability as well. BMO. The Ice King. Surprisingly a keeper, not a creeper. Lemon Grab. Marceline. Mr. Pig, which means Tree Trunks, of course, is right afterwards for the fans of the show. Gunther. After the last season, Gunther should be a creeper too. Abracadaniel. Lady Rainicorn. Snail. Princess Trio. If you have any of the 3 princesses, you win the game. These are the goals. These are what you're trying to achieve. Ice King's Companions. Come on. Collector of Princesses. So if you notice, it has the diamond symbol. That's because the princesses all had diamonds on them. They definitely make this game so you don't have to understand what a princess is in terms of the show. You don't even need to have to really watch the show. The iconography in it helps save the game. There's the unacceptable card. That was one of the first episodes where you realized the snail was in every episode. So that's one of the ones where you can win with a creeper on the table. All right. So that is all of the Adventure Time Fluxx unboxing. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, it comes to stores August 21st, so look for your copy at your friendly local game store. And if you do, you might have the opportunity to get one of these. This is an exclusive card strictly for friendly local game stores. They send them out with the boxes of Fluxx. They normally cost $1. Most stores will throw this in if you buy a copy of the game. I'm not speaking for all stores, but I know most of the stores that I go to, they will give these away if you buy a copy of the game. This is the Ancient Psychic Tandem War Elephant, and here is what it does. So as you can see, you want this card. It peels out of the back, and you can add it to your game. The other fun thing, as I mentioned in previous videos, is Fluxx has the same back on all of their cards. So you can mix and match the Adventure Time, the Monty Python, the regular Fluxx, the Pirate Fluxx, Zombie Fluxx, regular show Fluxx, Batman Fluxx, Wizard of Oz Fluxx, any of them together and play a massive game of Fluxx, big game of Fluxx. So pretty fun stuff. We have not done a game where we mixed any sets together, mostly because a regular game of Fluxx with just one of the sets is enough for us. But I'm sure there are people out there who have mixed every set together and are probably still playing their game of it. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you haven't played this game, by all means, go out and get a copy of it. If you've been waiting for a licensed edition of the game that speaks to you, I hope this one does it, because it is a game that you deserve to play. It is fun. And the MSRP on this is $20. You get $20 worth of game out of it, for sure. It is a great party game. And it's a great 2-player game, 3-player, whatever. It scales just fine because it's not that difficult of a game. The premise of it is simple. You draw one, play one, and then you change the rules as you go. So everything is in flux. So regardless of how many people are playing, the rules are still going to change. I hope you enjoyed this. My name is Tim, and this has been Smith TV. Thanks for watching.